Hi again. There hasn't been a gardening video for quite a while on this channel, so I thought I'd do one. No sort of action because I've lost my GoPro, I don't know where it is. On the last video up on this channel when I went away in the pod, I had it then and I haven't seen it since, so I think it could be lurking in the car somewhere. So I'd have to find that, so there's not a lot of, there won't be any sort of action today, but some of that gets a bit samey anyway, I find. But yeah, as you can see behind, where are we? You can see the sun is out. It's been a real up and down week of weather this week. It's rained a lot. I've had Monday off because I had my wisdom tooth out Monday. Had a cold. We've both had colds, me and Laura. So yeah, this week's been a bit messed up, but we're trying to get these regular ones done, and we're here at this one now. So I'll show you in a minute what we've been doing. I just want to sort of do a bit of a catch-up video on here, brief catch-up. Also as well, my other channel, I'm getting on with some the camper van project on there, my old transit camper van project. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, pop over and have a look. And if you haven't already subscribed, you know, if you like the video, click the like button and subscribe to that channel, because that's at the moment that's where a lot of the content will be going, what I do. That channel is a sort of out of work stuff, so yeah, it'll be going on there. Yeah, the grass hasn't grown here in weeks. What I'll do, I'll switch the camera around. It's well over a month since I cut this grass here, and look, there's no length to it at all. There's the odd few weeds come up, but yeah, nothing to speak of at all. So yeah, I cut the hedge as well probably about 3 weeks, month ago now, and that hasn't hardly shot up either now. Everything's really sort of ceased growing. The rain this week probably will help a little bit with the grow, but I'm not going to get many more cuts in. I reckon 1, maybe 2 at the very most here before the end of the season. Yeah, our grass jobs around this part of the country has really, well, I've found has really sort of ceased over the last month or two, really. You know, some weekly jobs have gone to sort of 3 weeklies, monthlies now, because it just hasn't need cutting. There's one actually over there. What I do, you might be able to see it in the distance. There's a house right about there, and yeah, that one I'd cut it the week before last, when they were last week, and it looked like I'd cut it an hour before, just no growth excuse me, at all. So yeah, what we've been doing here today, we've been just tidying up these beds. We got to the area Laura was working at sort of earlier in the year, but this end sort of stopped because other things needed weeding because they started growing. It was a growing season. I trimmed up that bush there last week, that one there, that one there, and I've got around sort of here, trimmed them up. She doesn't want, I've done them sort of ball shape, but she said I can leave them a bit sort of, she doesn't like too uniform, so if they're left a little bit sort of hickledy-pickledy, if you like, she's happy with that. So I'll just do how I sort of think. But I tend to get a bit carried away and go with the shape. But anyway, see all around there, sort of been trimmed back, and that Laura did that last week. The other week well, last week was a week before, I think, I did the laurel hedge. Mainly used a Husqvarna Pro battery with that, and yeah, it worked well. So I got that done. I'll be alright for this year now. That works because they grow fairly slow, so yeah, that'll be alright. Yeah, these ones were cut quite a few weeks back now, and they haven't grown a lot. So yeah, it really has slowed down. A lot of leaves coming down, so I'm a bit reluctant to sort of dig it over too much and tide it, because they're still going to all be coming down, and then going to have to clear up them. So we're just sort of clearing the best we can at the moment, because our aim is to clear the ground. So if the cutting back has to be done later on when the weather's colder and it's more horrible, sort of wetter on the ground, and that we can do the cutting back rather than being colder on the ground, sort of, you know what I mean. So yeah, the field behind's all ploughed and that now. You know, we are getting to that time and leaves are starting to fall. Just currently working on this area. Just trimmed that rose back there, and yeah, it's just basically tidying along it. We've got our entertainment, we've got 80s music on. That radio, brilliant buy actually. I'm pleased we got that because it just so easy. And we did have to purchase, Mum mentioned before, the 5 amp hour battery, because the 1.3 just didn't last. They only lasted 3 hours. That will last all day. So yeah, that was a good buy. If you want to know, don't know what model it even is. I'm not sure what model it is, but it's DeWalt, so there you go. So yeah, that's I was pleased with that buy. And Laura stopped her you stopped your ongoing battle with the radio now, haven't you?
Sorry?
Your ongoing battle with the radio, you stopped sort of bashing it and beating up. The old radios were like ones we bought cheap in car boots, and she used to have ongoing arguments with them, bashing them. And
it doesn't work, it needs a beating.
is that towards me or the radio?
Well, you better get to work on to find out.
Oh, I better get back to work, or I might get beaten. Yeah, she just want to try it. So yeah, can quickly show you out the front. Still plenty to do here. This will be an all through job. I will have an extended break over Christmas time, which will be 3 weeks. I'm planning, if not a month. That was a rose I cut earlier in the year. I've cut that again since, obviously. See, it's quite tidy. And we weeded around here the other week, so it's not too bad at all. A few have popped back up, but not many. And I did right along there as well. So some of them bushes do need a trim up. So may have a job for next week. I love using the Husqvarna Pro Battery hedge cutter, but I don't use it in the wet because it starts dripping out of where the gearbox is water, and I don't like it doing that. So I use that in the dry. I'm a bit reluctant to get the petrol one out now because it's noisy, heavier, more vibration. So with a job like this, I can sort of pick and choose when I do things, really, within reason. So I shall get the mower on next week, get a little anesthesia on this next week, and get it cut, because it's got a collector on, so it will pick up the leaves and that. But yeah, that was just showing you what we're doing here. Many of the jobs that we're doing at the moment are much like this. I find it quite boring, really, through the borders and that, but listen to a radio and you can just get on. It's work, isn't it? So you know, you've got to do what you've got to do. Yeah, so yeah, Monday was a total day off. Then Tuesday morning rained a lot, but Tuesday afternoon we got 3 hours done. So got a couple of jobs done yesterday, a couple of regulars. So basically it means this one now, grass later on if it doesn't rain. A couple of 2 or 3 grass jobs if we can get them in, and then tomorrow one more regular one very similar to this, but the grass will probably have to be cut there as well, so it makes it go a bit quicker, I find, if the grass has to be cut. And then yeah, that'll be it for the week then. A few grass cuttings at the end of the day as well tomorrow, if the weather allows. But so there's a few that probably just need doing now. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm going to try and find the GoPro, so I'll show you a bit of action again. But you know, I do find some of the videos a bit samey really at the moment. So yeah, I'll try to find something a bit more interesting. I might have something for you. I've bought something, so I might have something for you which will be a bit more interesting. We'll have to see. I haven't got it yet. So yeah, I'll leave the video here. Thanks for watching this little catch up. I'm still around. I'm still doing the same old thing. And you know, just be carrying on. But unfortunately, against the time of the year now where the weather's going to take a turn for the worst, so just going to have to manage it and just see what we can do. We'll mean a bit more time off if it rains, because I'm not going to work in the pouring rain like some say they do. So I just don't see it work. I just think it gets messy. It makes the tools all messy and everything. But like, if people, their schedules are that tight, they have to do that. So like I said, you've got to do what you've got to do. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the little catch up, and I'll be along with another video again soon. So see you later. So just before I go, I'll just show you what we've done today. I did show you a bit of this earlier, but done that round there. The log edging is gradually coming out because it looks absolutely horrible, so we haven't got that out yet. Them 2 posts need coming out as well. Actually, I don't know what, there must have been some sort of an arch or something at one stage. We are leaving the ivy at the back as a bit of a ground cover because I just think that will work better under the bushes. Gone along there today. Still a few leaves on it, but they're going to all be blown out more when the leaves of the trees and that come down. So we've got along there today. Trimmed up this little bit around here and cut the roses. 3 of them, we sort of got to here. So done quite a lot of cutting back today. Filled 2 wheelie bins right up. So yeah, just thought I'd show you a little bit what we've been up to. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed this sort of a catch-up video. Show I'm still around and that. So yeah, it hasn't rained either, so that's good. So thanks for watching. I'll be along with another video again soon.